get a bit of a better view from in here. We're in the Challenger today. We're getting this topsoil moved. It's Wednesday afternoon. A bit of a steady one this morning because it was slow starting, but yeah, it's coming on alright. Carrying small boxes today, just getting a bit done. Up for a ride. Let's see how it goes. up on a Friday or a Monday, then forget it. Gradual. Not taking too much subsoil with us. Stop there. Didn't realise that as much rain as we did, but tacky still on that where we're loading, so when you pick the box up out the ground, the back wheels are just trying to drag it through. Little and often and we'll get it. Friday morning on site, D6 stripping a bit of topsoil this morning, up onto the stockpile there. Just a bit wet for the challenge, we had a lot of rain last night, so there's a bit of water sitting about. So yeah, we just got him stripping down to the stockpile, everything close to the stockpile he can strip with the dozer today. Let it dry out a bit, and then tomorrow we've just got this little square here, up to there, back down here, so get the Challenger out tomorrow, that can strip that and just run it straight down the field there. Bit of a pain, but at least we're keeping moving with the D6 stripping while the Challenger's not running. We could run, but tell by the sky you just don't know what's going to happen. We've got plenty of time. This won't take long with the Challenger. A couple of hours in the morning we'll have it stripped and on that stockpile. So that's where we're at so far. We got everything stripped from at the top of the site, so it's literally just this field now left to strip, which he started here. The time he should be down at the bottom fence by this afternoon, so all of that will be stripped. It'll just be this chunk we stood on here, so we'll just run down with the Challenger. Hopefully there's a pond down the bottom on the right we've got to strip. I'm hoping today and tomorrow we'll have this field stripped and finished. Then just down in the distance there, in front of that bottom house, there's just a little bit, there's going to be a pond, so I'll have that finished Monday. Get that stockpile all tidied up, sealed up, so it's looking neat. Then that's us pretty much done. We may have to come back, stand down next week and come back the following week. Ground workers have started running their dumpers and that around on it, so it's not, soon it turns to snot. But yeah, we've had a good shower this morning. Hopefully by tomorrow all of that will be done down there, bar the pond area, which we'll attack Monday. And then the following week, not next week, the following, we may have to move this stockpile of topsoil, running all over it, putting materials everywhere. That stockpile over there where the Challenger is, that might have to go down the bottom there onto that stockpile that the dozer's pushing onto now. See what next week brings, but we'll have what we were here first to do all finished Monday. I'm going to call it a day here today and leave the D6 pushing. I've got a meeting in Milton Keynes this afternoon, potentially another site, so I'm going to get heading over there. Be a couple of hours, I should think, from Suffolk down to there, so see what the rest of the day brings. Oh, we've got to nip to see where the 13 tonner is on that farm. Got to nip out to him as well, so we'll get some footage of what he's up to. I got back from Suffolk earlier. We went over to Milton Keynes and met a new client, had a meeting, took Happy Dave with us. So, oh, he's smiling today, smiling. Yeah, so that went well, so hopefully we might get some work out of that. Back to Suffolk in the morning, a bit more topsoil stripping to do. So yeah, we'll get some more footage from there. So bye, Dave. Bye. Here comes Logan with a 13 tonner, just heading off to this stack site. So we're up here on this farm where they had their stack site. So they've had a digger in here and they've tried to scrape this area off here and tip some stone, and they've not done anything with it, and now it's filled with water. So they've tipped compost here, and then you can see just by the machine how deep the slurry was. So he's just trying to have a bit of a scrape up and bund it to the edge. We've rounded that muck heap up with loose straw, stacked it up to make more room on the floor, because I think they want to put a load of compost in here, so we're just trying to make something of it, but you've got to be careful where you stand. But as you can see, we're lower than that field and lower than that road. There's no ditch, so the water's never going to go anywhere. It's just going to end up back to square one. So yeah, just got Andrew on the digger, trying to have a bit of a tidy up and civilise it up a little bit, use the area. But I think what they need to do is have this, scrape this off down to what it is now, something hard, and you get a load more of that hardcore in. Start from where my pickup is, try and build a bit of a mat in. My honest suggestion would be leave it till spring, summer, when the ground's dry, bring a load of muck in, build it up so it's higher than that road there and higher than the field. The water won't sit in the low spot where they're trying to use. You can just see, look how deep it is. And then put some stone on top of that, but we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, that's where Andrew's at so far this week. He's rounded that big heave straw from the last couple of years, and now he's just trying to get some of the slurry up down to hard. It is hard underneath, but just running in and out of it just turns it to snot. So I think I might say to him, once he's had a go at this afternoon, put that stone in that entrance in front of my pickup and start building a bit of a road in. I come up here in the summer last year and civilised it up again for them, but it was just dry muck that I knocked about. They didn't want to spend any money putting any stone down. But they had a lad in here a year before with a mini digger. He thought it'd be a good idea to put these little ditches in, like we've got here, what he's scraped out here. Put these little ditches in. Well, I don't know what he was thinking or what he thought he was going to achieve by it, because the water can't go anywhere. To me, he's just dug a little ditch, which the forklift and tractors have got to run through. And it's just going to get deeper and deeper. Like, you look at this. So, yeah, my honest opinion is it needs building up with some decent muck, get it above that road, get it to the same height as that field over there, and then build a hard standing on it. So, we'll see what the farmer wants to do. He did speak about wanting to concrete the whole area, but I don't know whether he realises the cost of that. So, not a bad week considering the weather. We've had the Challenger running for a few days. We've had to park it up a few days due to weather, and then when we've managed to get going, we've had it out. But through January, that's good going, I say. But we got the Challenger all finished up yesterday, Saturday afternoon, finishing the last bit of the topsoil, and then the Challengers, the D6 has got a couple of days next week, Monday, Tuesday, just getting that wrapped up and finished off. We have a few little bits starting next week. We've got the D6N that came back this week off hire. The customer brought that back themselves. That's going out to another job near Peterborough. Bit of want to extend a yard and put a bund around it, so while the weather's looking right, we're going to get that out, get that done, so it keeps him happy. I think I spoke about that in one of my previous videos, that we've got to go and have a look at that. With Dave had to nip over actually and look at that because I didn't have time. So we've got that sorted. That's being started next week. Just like to say a massive thank you to everyone for liking and subscribing our videos. I don't think we'd get half of what we've got so far, so really pleased with how that's turned out. If there is anything you guys want to see more of, just let us know. We'll try and make it happen, whether it's the lorry or plant. Paperwork side of it just gets a bit boring, so yeah, I'll show you clips of it like I did with the movement order, but that's where we're at so far. D6 from Yorkshire, that's come down to Redditch, so that's potentially starting down there this week. D6 still in Leicester. Low loader's fairly busy with customers' machines, and then we've got update on the tipper. That's still off the road. So we sent the exhaust off to be cleaned, and they sent it straight back saying they can't do it. So I think if I get the DPF filter out, I can get the exhaust cleaned myself, and then potentially might have to be a new DPF filter, which is I think about 700 quid, where a new exhaust from Scania's 9.5 grand. So I'm going to try and save a bit of money that way, try and get the worst of the oil out of it and get it cleaned up. So we'll have a look at that. So that's where we're at so far this week. Just like again, just a massive thank you to everyone that's subscribed and some of the really good comments we've had. So yeah, it's a good confidence boost, and it's nice to see people are enjoying it. So that'll be it for this week. Once we'll get next week sorted out, and hopefully we can get that tipper back on the road. But that's it for now, and I'll see you on the next one.